Hi guys, how's it going? It's Ben Cullen, the Bake King. Halloween's coming up, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made a zombie head out of cake. So as with most of my cakes, this one isn't a traditional cake. It's really gory, it's really gruesome, but it was so much fun to make and the end result is just so effective. So yeah, really cool and perfect for Halloween. So let me show you how I did it, let's get going. So I wanted this cake to be a vanilla cake, but I thought just to add that bit of excitement when cutting the cake, I coloured this sponge green. So just made my normal vanilla cake mix, but then added some green food colouring. Now to completely contrast that, I've used white chocolate ganache that I've coloured red. Again, this will just give a really cool impact when you cut the cake. I'm just making a basic head shape. The good thing about a cake like this is you can do whatever you want. Zombies can be anyone. You can do any head you want, and that's what's really fun about it. And also, you can't really go wrong, because if there's a bit of an area you don't like a bit of the nose that's not right, then you're just gonna rip it off and make that a whole big cut area. You've got complete free reign with this cake, so it's so much fun to make. Once I'm happy with the features that I've added with some sugar paste, I'm just going to put one sheet of sugar paste over the top of the whole thing. And now I'm going to go in and add my details. Just using my Dresden tool, I'm going to add all the little ripples and wrinkles, cuts and scars and ridges. Like I say, you've got real free reign with this to pick where you want the cut to be. So I've just gone with the bottom bit of the lip here. Instead of drawing a line like directly on it, I'm slicing under so that it looks like a flap of skin is sticking out. And just with your fingertips, you just pull away at that. And if it tears slightly, that's even better. It'll give it a more sharp edge. A good technique with cakes like this for doing skin texture is use tin foil. Crunch up some tin foil and press it onto the cake, and it will leave all these ridges and texture. Once I was happy with the majority of the detail that I'd done with my Dresden tool and the texturing, I started airbrushing. I'm using the Spectrum Flow skin tones range, the light skin tones range. Another cool technique that I do with cakes like this, sometimes when there's lots of ridges in the cake that you want to leave like shadows, then I just airbrush a whole coat over the top of everything, even areas you don't want airbrushed. Let that dry, then spray it all with like a light spray of water, and then using a paper towel, if you press it on and peel it away, it will remove the surface of the airbrush but leave it in those ridges. Now just using some water-based red airbrush colour, I'm going in and I'm going to paint all those bloody areas. It was really fun doing this because I could just let it drip. I wanted this drip effect down the eye, so I just let it drip. I've gone back in with some more darker airbrushing just in the shadowed areas, under the eyes, under the nose, under the jawline, things like that. And I'm using the shadows airbrush colour from the Spectrum Flow skin tone range. Sugar paste rolled into a sausage, and then I've put them in first and then started detailing the teeth once they were in the mouth, as opposed to making the teeth separately. You can do it either way, but I feel like this way you just got more of an eye of what exactly it's going to look like, and you won't make the wrong size or anything like that. Once they're done, then I'm just going to paint them. Like I say, this is about having fun and just adding as much colour and different textures and things that you want. Now, even though I used the red for the blood, just going in with a little dab of black, because I want that red to be darker. Where the lip of the skin comes up, I just want it to be darker and shadowed away from under there. Same within the eyes, in the darkest, shadowiest areas. I'm just going to add a bit of black to that red to make it a nice dark sort of maroon colour, and this will give a more realistic effect of the blood. I just rolled up some white sugar paste into a ball and popped that in the eye socket, and now I'm going to paint on the details on the eye. Now I'm just adding some edible piping gel and some glaze to give it that shiny effect in the bloody areas. And then it's done. Very gory and gruesome zombie head cake. And then, as I said, once it's cut, you really get that impact from the colour of the sponge on the inside. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you make this cake, then I really hope you enjoy making it. I'd love to see any of the cakes that you make that are like this. With a zombie cake like this, you're never really going to replicate the exact same cake twice. So whatever one you choose, it's about just using the techniques to make it look realistic, but applying it to the design that you want, the type of head you want, the type of character that you want. Such a fun design to do, really effective and perfect for Halloween. A bit gruesome, bit gory, but that's just how I like it. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you all on the next cake video.